what we have to sit back and you have to look at. When you walking contrary to the word, you actually betraying God. You betraying your husband. You know what I'm saying? Now see, a lot of y'all women on the natural level, y'all would jump up and down and scream if your man betrayed you, but yet you betray your husband on the regular. On the flip side, a man would be thoroughly upset if his wife betrayed him, but you the wife of the Lord and you betray him on the regular. Because you be like, I don't worship idol gods. Give me Philippians 3:19. Hold the Matthew chapter 26. Give me Philippians 3:19. Make it 17. Go ahead, Bill.
Jeremiah chapter 3.
Verse 14. Listen to what he says.
Say, turn, O backsliding children.
Do what?
Turn, O backsliding children.
Oh, backsliding children. So you know what that means, to backslide? I know some of y'all was in the Christian church and said it all. Like, I'm just a backslider. That means you know to do right and you refuse to do it. And you thought you left that in the Christian church, but you're stinking behind, brought it over here with you. Because you still got the mind of a Christian. Go ahead.
Say it, y'all. For I am married unto you.
What?
I am married unto you.
What else?
And I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and will bring you to Zion.
Because many are called, few are chosen. I ain't bringing all you niggas with me. You heard what he said? Matter of fact, hold that Philippians 3. He said he'll do what? He'll do what out of family?
Take you one of a city and two of a family.
We ain't got to get it. And Matthew chapter 10 verse 34, you know what that man said? Think not that I come to bring peace. I came to bring a sword. I came to set a man at variance. And you know the law said, I severed you from other people that you should be mine. See, some of y'all have not been severed from your family and your friends. This man just say how many people out of family you would grab?
Two.
So what if your family got 8 people? I only want 2 of y'all. I don't want the other 6. I don't want them. Y'all sitting back looking at, see, you want God and you want your family and you want your friends, and you can't have all of that. So you end up, you know what you end up doing? You end up betraying God to please your family. You end up betraying God to please your friends. You might end up betraying God for your job. You might end up betraying God for your wife. You'll end up betraying God for your children, because you're going to capitulate to what they want you to do. Because you actually don't love God, because you don't want to be cut off from them. So you know what you end up doing? Say, I ain't want you no way. Say, I just let you hear it because I want you to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you die listening. We were just talking about this on the way over here. I done told y'all this a million times before. If somebody died, they heard this word before they left here. You know what I'm talking about? So all y'all can sit back and think about all your dead relatives and know for a surety they going to hell. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care nothing about you if you don't like it. I don't care anything about you being upset, because you only mad with God. Because these people heard something of this man's word and they rejected it. They rejected it. They heard something. See, y'all thinking, well, he got to let him hear it like we hear it. He ain't never told you that. He said this gospel will go out on the 4 corners of the earth as a testimony against him. Oh, you going to hear it. Now, how stupid you got to be to hear it and sit there and hear it and reject it? See, he wasn't talking to me. See, that was that person over there. That wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, he called their name, so that wasn't for me. See, all that stuff he just said, see, that wasn't for me. It was for you, nigga. Go ahead, Pam. I got a shirt that color, too. Sit down, Kingston.
Say, I will give you pastors.
He'll do what?
I will give you pastors.
What will they do?
According to mine heart.
And what will they do?
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So if God gave you a man after his own heart to feed you with knowledge and understanding, why you don't understand and why you stupid? He say some of you have not the knowledge of God. I speak this to your shame. So if you sitting there hearing, and the people he wrote this epistle letter to in 1 Corinthians the 15th chapter, about the 33rd verse, these people were hearing the word, and he told them, you don't have the knowledge of God. You ought to be shamed. So how you sitting here, got the knowledge of God, or you hearing it, but yet you still do stupid stuff. And the worst part is, like he said in verse 1 of the very same chapter, maybe verse 2, you got a horse forehead. You refuse to be ashamed. Go ahead, Bill.
And it shall come to pass.
What's going to happen?
When you be
We
multiplied,
don't need all that. Go to verse 19. He talking about the Ark of the Covenant.
Yes, sir. It said, but I said, how shall I put thee among children and give thee a pleasant land, a goodly heritage of the host of nations? I said, thou shalt call me my father, and shall not turn away from me. Surely as a treacherous wife.
Surely as a what?
As a wife treacherously depart from her husband.
She does what to her husband?
Treacherously departed from her husband.
So if she's treacherous, you know what that means. She's a betrayer, then.
Yes, sir.
She's a wicked slut.
Yes, sir.
She's an evil, low down, dirty, no good woman. And that's us. You know what I'm saying? That's why Paul said, you want to glory in your flesh. You got confidence in your flesh of being Israel. Do your thing. He said, but I'm a glory in the Lord, because that's where my confidence rests at. I have no room to glory in being Israel. The only room I got to glory is the oracles of God were given unto us. That's the only thing I got to glory in. We can't get super excited. Oh, we Israel. We Israel. Only way you're going to be Israel if you die. See, right now, you treacherously depart from your husband. Read it again. Start it over again.
Surely
as Philippians 3:19.
Surely as a wife treacherously departed.
Go ahead.
Surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have you dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel.
So he just sat back and gave you that scenario. Same way a wife betray her husband. That's how you done me. That's how you done me. Because he said by a whorish woman, this man was brought to a piece of bread. Well, you say, I ain't no whorish woman. Because remember, we read it on Wednesday in Ezekiel 16. He was referring to how she was whorish because she laid with different gods. And you say, well, I don't worship idol God. I worship y'all. Let's see if you worship idol gods or not. Philippians 3:17. Go ahead.
It says, brethren, be ye followers together of me.
He say, be followers of me. Why is that, Paul?
And mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example.
You already said. He said you need to mark them that walk contrary. Y'all wonder from time to time why I call y'all? Because the book tell you to do it. And it's in the law. He said if somebody come up contrary, you know how they got marked? Rock right upside your head. You know what I'm saying? So instead of getting a rock upside your head, you just get some word upside your head. But you niggas too simple to realize better to get rebuked the word than to get rebuked with a rock and you die and go to hell. That man say, blessed are those who are chastened out of thy law. So when Yahshua come to chasten you with the word, you're being chastened by the Son. He says, as many as I love, I chasten and rebuke. That's a blessing to be chastened or corrected by the word. Because it causes you to be able to become a son and not a bastard. Y'all don't look at it that way because you're not sons, you are bastards. It's two things I sit back and look at. If I see somebody don't like to spank their children, that's somebody I know didn't like correction when they were little. So therefore they wouldn't do it to their kids. And there was another thing, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. And if I see children don't act right, I'm looking at your mom, I'm looking at your daddy. Because what you doing to cause them to think that behavior is acceptable? They got to be getting it from somewhere. And they getting it from you. You know what I'm saying? Where else they going to get it from? You the example. She just was talking about this little nigga here. Mimic me all the way to the T. I don't even be present. When I was put his auntie in the Boston Crab yesterday, he was sitting there watching. She might turn around. He might turn around and do it himself. Nigga trying to take the car keys, man. Trying to do all that there. I went ahead and put that nigga in the Boston Crab too. You know what Aunt told her what the move was when I did it. Straight up. Don't run up on me, nigga. I don't lift weights for fun now. I probably slam you in the whole house.
What you told me. When it comes to moving, you lift weights for fun now, huh?
Yeah, I live with you.
You do it for some fun, but now when you want to put a nigga in the Boston Crab, you know what I'm saying? You do it for a reason.
Yeah, I do it for a reason. Hey, yeah, the reason is get your black behind up on me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was with my homeboy Corey would cut my hair today. That nigga say, boy, I'm glad I ain't mess with you when you were young, boy. And they say, you big now. And they say, boy, you been done did something to me. I said, man, go ahead on, man. But that nigga was like, this here, boy, you ain't little no more. I was his little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was a little nigga, but I known Corey for years, man. That nigga cut my hair right on the basketball court. But I remember one time, I ain't gonna mention that Corey did something with straight out nasty. He should have did that. That one thing. You know how niggas back then nigga like the moon people?
No, yeah.
You know niggas back then, nigga think that's funny, go moon a nigga. He went too far. That nigga spread his whole boot over. I said, I said, come on, man, you took the joke a little too far. Y'all know niggas used to be in school running around mooning niggas. You know what I'm saying? This the mid 90s. You gotta remember now, this the late 90s, man. You know niggas wasn't on that sissy stuff like that. I ain't never mooned a nigga because I just didn't think it was acceptable to show my bare behind. You know what I'm talking about?